I agree with Christopher that we would react in similar ways, if not identical ways, to many things that manifest themselves around the globe. When I've read Christopher, I really appreciated, for example, his review of Pat Buchanan's book in Newsweek some months ago. And what I appreciated was he wasn't just blowing smoke in the general direction of these international situations. He knew something about them. And when he assesses this being done by this group to that group has the stench of death about it, it's evil and it's wrong. I'm not arguing that. We agree. The stench of genocide, the stench of torture, those sorts of things, that's a bad business. Here's the problem. Suppose Christopher, in one of his journalistic jaunts, goes to interview a dictator on his deathbed. All right? The dictator has got a vast trail of injustice behind him, and if Christopher is right, no justice in front of him. Right? He's lived to be 85 years old. He's going to die, and he's going to go into oblivion just like every other bit of protoplasm. Right? Identical. And this dictator, who did all these things that Christopher rightly disapproves of, chuckles to himself and says, you know, I like Frank Sinatra. I did it my way, and got away with it too. I kept myself in power. The U.S. never came and took me out. I lived to a ripe old age. I got away with it. And laughs quietly to himself. Now, what can Christopher say to him that would refute him, that would answer him? Now, he did get away with it. There's vast injustice behind him and no justice in front of him. And how do you maintain your own sense of personal indignation at these evils when you believe that that's the way the universe is? Christopher thinks that the universe doesn't care about this stuff. Genocide is just like so much foam on the sea. That's all it is. John Lennon said, imagine, above Auschwitz, only sky. Imagine there's no heaven above us, no hell below. Above Buchenwald, only sky. Above every horror that Christopher has ever written about, only sky.
Yes, that's sad but true. The universe doesn't care, doesn't know, as a matter of fact, this is going on. The heavens don't notice it.
The universe doesn't care.
They're not even indifferent.
And if the universe doesn't care, why do you?
They're not even indifferent. They're unaware. I can't make them be aware.
But why
I
do
might,
you
like you, wish that they were aware, and that God would punish or prevent these things. By the Jose Antonio Primo de Rivera, founder of the Spanish Falange fascist party, very active chap in his life, was asked on by the priests who, of course, always surround dictators on their deathbeds, holding up crosses and offering them absolution, saying everything you've ever done will be forgiven if you will just now say that you accept Jesus as your personal savior. How about that for an immoral action, by the way? Jose Antonio Primo de Rivera was asked to forgive all his enemies, and he said, as he was slipping away, he said, I have no enemies. I killed them all. That's why I'm in favor of getting rid of Saddam Hussein when he's in his prime. That's the short answer to your question.
So do you wish that Christianity were true?
No, I don't. I can't make myself believe something that's in direct contradiction to all the known facts.
Then you should embrace the consequences of what you affirm.
Well, do I not seem to do so?
No. No. Because you can't account for morality. Given what you just described, you can't account for it, and
yes,
you persist in hanging on to it.
The need of our species for solidarity and for survival is a perfectly good explanation.
No, killing other races off is another way to survive.